Hello everyone, Danny here. This is something a little bit different. This isn't just any ordinary roleplay. This is an interactive, choose-your-own-adventure ASMR roleplay. And what that means is at the end of every video, if you look in the description box below, there will be some choices for you. You might be responding to something that me has said, or there might be some other actions in there. You just simply need to click on the link next to the choice that you choose, and that will take you somewhere. There are lots of different videos in this adventure with lots of different endings. So I encourage you to come back to this particular video here at the end and then try a different path and see what you find, because there's going to be lots of very interesting stuff for you to find, I'm sure. This only works for computers and phones and devices that you can access the description. So I think console users, you might not be able to use this, but never fear, you can just cast from your phone. And finally, before we get started, I want to say that my Patreon is now back, better than ever. There are now 2 wonderful tiers you can support me on. The Backstreet supporter tier, which gets you unique access to the Discord, a special VIP channel just for you, and a lovely colour for your name that not many people have. And next to that, there's also the, what did I call it? And also the Backstreet Art Dealer tier, where for £9.99 a month, you get the unique Discord access, and also I will draw something for you every single month. What that is completely up to you. You can request as complex as you want, but it will always be limited by the fact that I am a rubbish artist and cannot draw. Editing Danny here. I didn't mention it in the video because it wasn't a thing then, but those tiers also come with stickers that look very much like this, the small Danny stickers. And there's another tier for £25, which is a merch tier, which every 3 months you get a new. You just get some merch. You got mugs, you got tote bags, we got like shirts, hoodies, all sorts. Thanks. Without any further ado, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of this video. Hello. Please, take a seat, take a seat. Oh, it's so lovely to finally meet you. I know we've been corresponding via email for a little while, so to actually meet face to face, it's lovely. It's lovely for you to finally get a session in here as well. So, before we start with anything remotely useful, I need to take some basic information from you. Is that okay? Fantastic, fantastic. Nothing too intrusive, anything like that. Just the normal, usual stuff. Okay? Fantastic. Lovely. Okay. To start, can I get your name, please? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And your surname? Okay. Lovely. Do you have any middle names? Right. Okay. And your address, please. Lovely. Nice part of town there. I used to live there a couple of years back. Very, very lovely. Get a lovely view of the lake there as well, don't you? Gorgeous. Lovely. And what house number was that? Okay. Oh, it's one of the ones with a name. Oh, look at you. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And finally, your postcode. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Your next of kin. Okay. Great. No, that's fantastic. Their telephone number and email address, please. Lovely. Yes, I know we've gotten their email address and telephone number before yours, but just in case you collapse now in front of me, I'll know who to call. Probably the hospital, realistically. Lovely. And your telephone number and email address, please. Lovely. Wonderful. And that's, yep, okay. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Cool. This isn't going to be a necessarily complex one. It's just a very brief medical history, just so we get anything that we probably should know from the offset. Okay? Is that okay? Fantastic. Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Okay. So to start, do you take any medication regularly? So that's not like you pop a paracetamol or ibuprofen. I mean something that's prescribed either short-term currently or long-term by a doctor for you. Okay. And have you had an extended stay in the hospital over the past 12 or so months? By extended stay, I mean you've had to stay overnight. Okay. You've probably answered my next question by the way you answered that question, but I'll ask it nonetheless. Have you had any major surgery in the past 12 months? Yeah, when they've had to cut you open and fiddle with stuff inside you. I'm not a surgeon, right? Okay. Okay. How about your allergies? Are you particularly allergic to anything? Well, not even necessarily particularly allergic. Are you allergic to anything? Okay. Okay. That is good to know. I will ensure that at no point in your stay today does anyone force feed you any seafood. Okay. But it is useful because there are some medicines that do contain, oddly enough, trace amounts of the same stuff that triggers seafood allergies, so it is good to know. Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to summarize. Okay. Sorry, there's so many boxes on this thing. I just need to make sure I've got everything I need. Are you a permanent UK resident? Cool. Lovely. What do you currently do as your line of work? You don't need to be necessarily specific, it's useful for us to know if you're in a job which you're sat in front of a computer for 12 hours a day, or you're out fighting crime at night or something. Okay. And would you say with that you're fairly active? We usually judge it by the 3 scales of, are you unactive, as in you have a job that you sit in front of a computer 12 hours a day, and then between that you don't do much activity, so you're quite, not very active. Or you're in between, where maybe you have a job that requires you to be on your feet, but you don't really do much physical activity, or you're quite a sporty go-getter, for lack of a better word. Okay. Okay. Have you ever attended any inpatient facilities, be it psychiatric or anything like that? Okay, yeah, I know you probably would have mentioned it, but it's good to specify. Okay. Are you a smoker? No smoker, or a toker, or a midnight yoga. Fantastic. Do you party? I'm asking if you take any illicit substances, anything that's not prescribed necessarily by your doctor, put into your body for recreational purposes. No. Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. And so there are so many strange boxes in this thing. Do you currently have any active warrants or outstanding court dates? I don't know why we need to know that, but it is on the form. No. Fantastic. Have you ever had any police involvement? Okay. Okay. Lovely. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Very nice. Okay, now, I promise we're almost there. I just need to double check. I think this is the last question. I think Barbara from the office might have added this one on because it looks like it was sort of drawn on afterwards in pen and photocopied, but nonetheless it's on the form, so my wrist will get slapped if I don't ask it. Do you have any pets? Okay. If yes, please get to provide picture. At some point I'm going to give you Barbara on the office's email address, and she asks that you send cute pictures of your pets to her. This is highly unprofessional, but she's been working here a long time and no one's quite found the way to tell her no, and I'm not going to be going to be the one to take that bullet, as it were. Okay. Fantastic. Right, well that is grand. So, without any further ado, how are you feeling?